Hello. Just kind of tweaking my camera there. All right. So my slow Saturday got a touch sideways. We have a really old, I say really old, she's really old, she's 13, cat who needs to go to the vet, and for whatever reason it's difficult to get an appointment quickly. So she peed in the bathroom, which is not normal. They all use litter box if it's raining outside like it's been today. Typically they are outside during the day because they actually like to be outside, but today it is rainy and a little damp. I mean, just damp feeling. So they are hanging out indoors, and they have a litter box for that purpose, and she's always used the litter box. And so we've discussed possibly having to have her put to sleep, which makes me sad. And possibly, unless the doctor can find something wrong, which, I mean, I guess that could be the case. But did I put one of those under there? Yeah, that could be the case. But she is old, so she's 13 going on 14, and so I don't really know. I'm gonna cut this. So I'm just packing up. Decided to take a minute before I do the tutorial and just pack some of these up. And let's see, there's that crazy monkey fabric. And we have this one. I think I'm gonna fold this over because that one's kind of long. So anyway, she also TT'd on the boys' beds. Thankfully, it did not go through the mattress pad, because since this is round 2 of having boys, we have 2 older biological boys that are 27 and 25. So we kind of had a bit of a do-over when we adopted the guys back in 2009. And I learned a lesson with boys, and that is to just always have a waterproof mattress pad. So it's like fabric on the top, but waterproofed on the bottom. And that just, from sweat and BO and whatever else, it just kind of helps keep the mattress fresh. So that saved the mattresses, but they were hanging out with a friend, well, last night and today, and so I had them run home real quick and help strip the beds, and I'm washing. They normally do all of their own laundry, but I told them that I would do that, and so I got him new pillows and mattress pads, and so I'm washing all the things. Yippee skippy, just what I wanted to do. So anyway, good old pet ownership doesn't always work out like you wish. I hope I'm not under that camera there. So one of them is getting ready to head off to work, and by the time the we actually have 2 mattress covers. Okay, I love you.
Love you too.
Knock on my door when you get home.
She's what?
Knock on my door when
Okay.
you get home.
Alright.
So we have one that like zippers over the entire mattress and just kind of protects it from all sides. And then we have just a regular waterproof / cotton mattress cover just to slip on that can be taken off and washed. So that saved our lunch. So I just racked up a nice little bill from the Walmarts for all new, 2 new mattress pads because it was on 2 beds, and 3 pillows because Daniel's pillow was just in need of replacing. Pillows don't seem to last very long. I have a pillow that I like, but it's definitely that I use, but Jeff doesn't care for it, so we're always replacing pillows. So whoops. So I'm just packing up the strips for Etsy, and it's going to be all the colors, and I'm not going to have a bunch of these, 2 or 3 maybe, and I'll put them in maybe later tonight if I can get a good decent picture, which I don't know if I can in this weather. Like that one. And we have that. So anyway, I went to Walmart, came home, changed out sheets and whatnot, and then I had to make sure Rosie was okay. We crated her after all of that. We have a really large dog crate, and so I put the litter box. I just made a smaller litter box out of a tub, and we put the litter box in there and a little towel that she can curl up on, and I just let her out to give her some she's like skin and bone. She's lost. She's tiny to begin with. She's a little well, the vet called her a midget cat. She's very small, maybe 6 pounds at the most, but I think she's probably down to 4 ish, because you can see her ribs and it's just not good. But anyway, we have a kitten milk replacement that I bought, and I froze it in ice cube trays so that I could just heat it up in the microwave. I say heat it up, defrost it, and she's been liking that. I did get soft food for her, and I probably put 2 teaspoons on a plate, and she won't even eat all of that. So I think she's just declining. We just had to put our other cat, let's see if this is almost February. I guess it was maybe at the start of school or the end of summer. We had to put Cricket down because that poor girl, she was like 14 and just really not well at all. So and there was nothing the vet could do. It was just old age. So we did. We put her down, and it was sad. It's sad when we lose our beloved pets. They kind of become like family. They each have their own unique personality and all that good stuff. But it was definitely time for her to go. Just say it bluntly. She was not eating. She was not drinking. She was suffering. So we just decided to do that. And I would rather have done it a little, I don't want to say preemptively, but before she had some kind of a event. When we first got her, most of our cats that we've had have really been strays that have found us. And she was up in our tree as a kitten. And my husband swore up and down that we were not going to keep that cat. And lo and behold, he got her out of the tree. And while I was running errands, he brought her on our bed and fell asleep, and she was sleeping on his chest. So needless to say, Cricket stayed, and she gave birth to, we didn't know it at the time, but she was already pregnant when when we saved her from, or took her out of the tree. And so when she went to the vet, obviously we figured that out. And so she had a litter, and oh gosh, Cicero, you're not supposed. Hi, honey. Please don't come over here. Thank you. She gave birth to 3 kittens. One was a female who we called Little Sister, and then the other 2 were males. Chubby, or Mr. Chubbs actually, and Bigfoot, who actually had a second, or an additional, not really a finger, but a finger on one of his paws. So maybe on all 4. I don't know, maybe on all 4. Anyway, we called him Bigfoot. And Joshua and I had it out because I wanted to keep, Joshua is our oldest, he's 27. Had it out because I wanted to keep Bigfoot, and he wanted Chub, and of course he won out. And he was young at the time, like maybe 7 or 8, and he won out. And Chubby lived for probably 13 years. And he has had some kind of a blood clot that, I mean, it was emergent, and he became paralyzed. His whole back side was paralyzed, and he was having seizures, and it was the worst thing ever. And so after that experience, that's something I don't want, one, for any of our cats to have to go through, because it was obviously painful, and I certainly don't want to see a cat writhing in pain, or an animal writhing in pain. So that's why we had Cricket put down, because she was obviously not going to get better, and we just decided to do it. So that's always a hard decision. So So anyway, I don't mean to be sad. It's just an act. It's just a part of life, and it's just the way things roll in pet ownership. So this is getting to be fat. So what do y'all do on Saturdays? Do y'all have like is it chill, or do you have all the things that you want to get done? I usually do some chores, like the kitchen and what else? Like I'll get the kitchen counters and sink and everything all gussied up, cleaned up, and scrubbed. I use Barkeepers. I like that particular brand. And the boys have their chores to do on Saturdays. So I try to not do very many of my chores on Saturday, because then we're ending up, you know, bumping into each other and whatnot. So they do their chores, they do their laundry over the weekend, and then I typically do my chores, which is the floors, mopping, our bedroom, and kitchen. But I usually do the kitchen on the weekends. So gosh, y'all, this is going to make it nice, whether you use it for, I didn't realize it was going to be so packed. It's kind of cool. Whether you use it for ribbon, ruffle ribbon, not ruffle ribbon, whatever y'all decide to use this for. I think it's going to be nice and chunky. So after I get this one finished, I'll pause for a moment to get laundry switched, and then make a little ruffled ribbon tutorial. Jeremiah's going to come home in a minute and help me put his zippered mattress cover on, because it's a two-person job. And then we can mostly make his bed. I still have to do his sheets and blanket and pillowcases and all that. Well, I did that, so that's already done. Now look here, Cicero. Sissy. You're being naughty. See ya. There's one little spot kind of carved out on the other desk. I have two desks, and I usually try to, if the cats come up to say hi, I try to get them to sit over there, because I don't like them on my desk, but usually they get on. I try to have my desk clean at night, because if I don't, they tend to jump up here, and I don't want to get everything all catty. So all that's left are green and red. This is way thicker than I thought. I'm glad. I'm glad. So tomorrow, trying to think. I'll probably just work on maybe some Patreon stuff tomorrow. And some more Etsy stuff after church. I'm reopening my Etsy to probably tonight. I said February, but I think I'm going to go on and open it because I want to put these in there. And I'm working on a printable digital of some really pretty vintage quilt blocks that I'm going to list. I scanned a set yesterday, and then I have a few more to scan. I have quite a little stash. One is I don't know if it's really considered a Dresden because it doesn't have the points. I don't know what the one is that's rounded. But it is a really beautiful, in fact, where are they? Where did I put them? They are. So here's one. Isn't that gorgeous? So I've scanned it, and except it's too wide for me to scan the whole thing, so I did it in halves like that. What I may try to do is take a photograph, but I don't think it'll have as much detail. But anyway, I'm making I have 4 of these, and so I'm scanning I scanned them already, and I want to, and they're already a PDF, but I need to finish it up just a little bit and tweaking it. And then I will list that as well. And I have some other little quilt and some other, these, I love these. I have like 6, I think, of these. Aren't they beautiful? So I have, and they all have different, color schemes. And so I want to scan these. Can't believe someone made that. I want to scan these and make a digital out of those. And then I have a few other things that I want to scan. So I may be working on that. But this chick is she's getting fat. Look at all that. That would last y'all a long time. Lots of ribbon, lots of little fabric flags. However you wanted to do it. And let's see. Here we go. I think this is the last green. Oh wait, no, this is the last screen. There we go. What do you keep coming up here for, sissy? I don't understand. Okay. You just stay over there and we're good. I usually listen to podcasts while I work. I'm listening to one that I'm not even going to say the name of because right now it's making me really angry. Like righteous indignation angry. And I feel like the podcaster, who is supposedly a journalist, is inflammatory and is kind of sensationalizing things and full-on exaggerating things for entertainment benefit. And so I'm almost done. I think there's 2 or 3 more episodes. And after I hear the whole thing, I'm going to go leave a review. Yeah, it's really, it's making me want to speak out. I think, I don't know, maybe I'll tell you what it is once I've placed the review, once I've finished. But it's something near and dear to my heart, and I really think he's just on the attack just to profit himself. I don't think he's doing it for any other reason than that. And I think that's what really ticks me off, and it does. I didn't even know about the podcast, but a friend of mine told me about it. And so I started yesterday, and after the first episode, I just started texting her. I'm like, you're going to regret ever telling me about this podcast, because this dude's making me angry. So anyway, and making me angry in a way, not like he's offending me, but just what he's doing in regard to a subject that I deem is important. Actually, several subjects. Look at that, y'all. Look at how chunky that little girl is. Look at that. So I have enough, at least, probably for 2 or 3 more of these. So once I'm done, I may not list these tonight. It may end up being tomorrow when I can get a better picture. But, so where is this? Let's get packaged up. I'm not taping anything because these are glassine bags and they don't really tape very well, I don't think. I don't want to staple through this. I don't know. Maybe here. I have this a little bit. Right. Yeah. It's a bit of washi. I feel like they're not going to, this is not going to stick though. Okay. Now let us see. Well, maybe. Okay, this is really what I want to do. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the cool thing about this is you're getting lots of variety of fabric, and you can just use it for all sorts of things. The ribbon, little fabric flags, what else? You can tie them like I showed you earlier on, where did I put that? Oops, these. And then I also brought my brads over here. So let's look at that. So what I was really thinking about is it would be super cute. Just a little brad. This little baby punch. Let's see where we are. Let's do this. going to do that. Where's my awl? Let's do this instead. Let's do a little poke. I have this all there. I like that better. And so we did the little staple, then we did this little bulldog. Let's do, well, let's do this one first. Let's do this. These are those little bulb thingamajiggers. Let's see. I don't really want to use my already cut up stuff. Oh look, I have this in there, but this one's just kind of a smaller piece. So here we go. Oops. Now we'll just do that then. Okay. So here is this. I don't know, we can do that. Put that there. You could even scrunch up your fabric. There you go. You can do however you want. Scrunch it up. Leave it like a little tab to mark your place. And then this dude, I think I want to use the awl. 1, 2. Let's see if that'll work. And what other? I liked this one. Oh no, wait, I like this one. I like that stripe. This chair, so when I bought it, it said, you know, on the package, memory foam, blah, 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 great sport. And it is not the not the greatest support. And it creaks. Okay, so I did it like a safety pin. Let me scooch it back just a little. There. Do like, oops. Come on now. There. There we go. Isn't that cute? Now if you put it the other way, I mean this one looks like, hi, this is Sissy. Come on. Get down. No, you can sit in my lap. Come sit in my lap. There you go. Okay. If you flipped it over, you could put a little bead or a little jingle bell. I have some really teeny tiny bells. I have this red one right here, but I have ones that are like, how big is this? No, you're not gonna get on my desk. No way, Jose. This one is like, I don't know, maybe 1/4 inch, a little bit more. Are tiny, like tiny. So anyway, so you don't even have to use the fabric to make these. You can just have this little stash of a bunch of different ones where you can just decorate like that. That's kind of fun. Okay, well I'm gonna pause, switch out laundry. Hold on, Sissy.